Hi, my name's Jeff Wells. My wife Kristen and I own a company called the Wells Property Group, which is a real estate firm located right here in San Antonio, Texas. And not only do we help normal folks buy and sell homes, we also work with investors around the country who are interested in figuring out a way to yield a return on money that they may have available to invest in real estate. We've been asked by many people to provide a monthly real estate update just to give everybody a snapshot of what the market's doing here in San Antonio. And we thought rather than compose a boring email with graphs and charts and everything else, we just thought we'd put together a little few-minute video that you can watch at your convenience and just kind of give you a snapshot of what's going on here. San Antonio is a beautiful market because, yes, it's increasing at a very consistent and now becoming more of a rapid appreciation. However, real estate is still affordable enough where a normal person can come in and buy a very nice home for a very good value, and there's also a very wide range of homes and investment opportunities both on the house side as well as land. So let's start by taking a look at the first 9 months of 2015 versus the first 9 months of 2014. Overall home sales, meaning the total number of homes sold, increased 11% from 2014 to 2015. And again, that's just a function of the way the market is. 2014 was a record-setting year for San Antonio. 2015 is going to break all those records. The average price for the first 9 months of 2015 was $232,000. The median price was $194,000. It was just early this year when the average price in San Antonio crept above $200,000. For the longest time, prices always in San Antonio were under $200,000. Now you see a lot of folks moving in. You see the average income levels increasing due to the economy here, and you see people moving in from California, the East Coast, and other places who are looking for more expensive homes, which has driven the average and median home prices up. For the month of September specifically, the days on the market were only 52 days. That means that most people are receiving offers on their homes within 15 to 20 days. Because you have to account for after the offer and the contract's in place, it takes a good 30 days at least to close. So if a home's priced right, it's receiving an offer very quickly. If a home's truly a good home and it's priced right, most of those homes are receiving offers within literally a day or 5 days, and they're under contract very quickly. The total inventory in September remained at about 4 months. Anything less than 6 months is obviously a very strong market. The inventory is consistently headed downwards, which is very similar to what happened to Austin 3 to 4 years ago. The inventory levels continued to head south, which then began this huge boom in Austin and has really driven the explosion there, and it continues today. Same type of factors are happening here in San Antonio, and it's really fun to watch. Also in September, more than 97% of all homes sold for full listing price or greater, and that's yet another sign of a strong seller's market. Looking at the total price of the homes sold, 53% of the homes that sold in September were less than $200,000. So that just shows that, yes, things are increasing, but there's still lots and lots of bargains out there. And that seems like a lot, 53%, but it was just a couple years ago that like 80% of the homes sold here were under $200,000. 42% of the sales were for homes priced between $200,000 and $500,000. And as a realtor, I see more and more often people that are looking for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 homes because they're coming from places where that's not an expensive home. And it's just a function of the economy and all the folks that are moving to Texas. Texas is the #2 state for migration in the country, which means people coming from other states, other countries are moving here. Cost of living, weather, economy, those types of things are driving that movement. And then homes priced over $500,000, between $500,000 and $1 million plus, account for 5% of the sales, which the luxury market here is also growing fairly quickly, again, just based on the economy and what's happening in general. In Bexar County, 7% more homes sold in September than last year. Bexar County is the county that San Antonio is in. A really amazing statistic in Kendall County, which is the county to the immediate northwest of San Antonio, 44% more homes sold in September 2015 than September 2014. Kendall County includes cities like Bernie, Comfort, Bergheim, places that you may have heard of. What does all this mean in plain English? It just means that San Antonio is a phenomenal market. to either invest in or buy in for yourself. It is growing quickly. We're now the 7th biggest city in the U.S., but it has a small town atmosphere, a wonderful climate, and just lots of good qualities. People are moving in from all over. But the good news is, even though the market's appreciating, it's just at the early stage of the appreciation cycle, so you can still come in and find a phenomenal deal. In terms of the best deals in San Antonio, if you have a price range that's in the lower 100,000s, there are still homes over there for you. If you go to the far west side of San Antonio, which is 1604 the Outer Loop and Highway 90, sort of south of where SeaWorld's located, you could still find homes in the $60 to $70 per square foot range and buy a really nice home for the lower 100,000s. Same thing on the northeast side of town. You have those opportunities. You can also buy a great home for $200,000, $300,000, $1 million, or $5 million. It's a very diverse economy. There are lots of investment opportunities. If you have any questions at all, shoot me an email, jeff@wellspropertygroup.com. You may also call me, 210-372-7006. We're going to try to do this update every single month. If you have any questions, please ask. We hope that we've helped in some way, shape, or form. And regardless of what your investment or your purchase looks like, we can help find a piece of real estate that'll fit exactly what you're looking for. Thanks for your time. Have a great rest of your week, great weekend, and we'll talk soon.